Hello students. Now let's go to the next lecture, lecture number 27 from topic second and subtopic spectra of D1 and D9 octahedral complex called as a Orgel diagram for D1 and D9 state. Now let's see first what is meant by Orgel diagram. Orgel diagrams are correlation diagram which show the relative energies of electronic terms in transition metal complexes. That is called as a Orgel diagram. They are named after their creator, Lycel Orgel. That means the Orgel name is given by the name of scientist. Orgel diagrams are restricted to only for weak field ligand, that is high spin. म्हणजे weak field ligand साठीच ही फक्त लागू होते, high spin strong field साठी नव्हे. That is nothing but one of the limitation of Orgel diagram. And for no information about a strong field, that is low spin cases, because Orgel diagram are qualitative, no energy calculation can be performed from this diagram. Energy calculation या diagram वरनं करता येत नाही म्हणून तो low spin च्या बाबतीत लागू होत नाही. Orgel diagrams only show the symmetry state of highest spin multiplicity. In short, what is meant by Orgel diagram? In short, Orgel level diagram is nothing but plot of energy which is on y-axis versus ligand field strength which is on a x-axis. म्हणजे हा एक प्रकारचा ग्राफ आहे, प्लॉट आहे एनर्जी वर्सेस लिगॅंड फील्ड स्ट्रेंथ. Now let's see spectra of D1 and D9 octahedral complexes. Orgel diagram for D1 and D9 साठी. In a free gaseous metal ion state, the orbital are degenerate. सगळ्यांची एनर्जी सारखी असते. And hence there will be no spectra. Spectra कधी मिळतो? जेव्हा इलेक्ट्रॉन लोअर एनर्जी लेवल मधून हायर लेवल एनर्जी लेवलला काय होतो, ट्रान्सफर होतो. म्हणजे खालून वरती जेव्हा एक्साइट होऊन ट्रान्सफर होतो तेव्हा आपल्याला स्पेक्ट्रा मिळतो. त्याला आपण स्पेक्ट्रा म्हणतो. तर फ्री गॅशियस मेटल यांच्या स्टेटमध्ये सगळे डी ऑर्बिटल सारखे असल्यामुळे ट्रान्सफर होण्याचा प्रश्न येत नाही, म्हणून तिथं आपल्याला स्पेक्ट्रा मिळत नाही. When a complex is formed, पण कॉम्प्लेक्स जेव्हा फॉर्म होतो, the electronic field state from the ligands split the d orbital into two group. परंतु काय होतं, जेव्हा कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म व्हायला लागतो तेव्हा लिगॅंड मेटलकडे अप्रोच व्हायला लागतो आणि म्हणून हे 5 डिजेनरेट ऑर्बिटल काय होतात, स्प्लिट होतात into two group. One group is Eg and one group is a T2G group. The splitting of d orbital is shown in this figure. हे दोन Eg dx square minus y square आणि dz square आणि खाली तीन आहेत dxy dyz dxz, and this is known as a crystal field splitting energy delta 0 म्हणजे delta octahedral or also called as a 10dq, and these are the degenerate orbital before formation of a complex. Now the gap between this hypothetical line, in case of Eg it is 3/5 or plus 0.6. In case of T2G it is a 2/5 or minus 0.4 delta 0. Now minus and plus sign indicate only increase in energy and decrease in energy. In case of D1 octahedral complexes, D1 means having only one electron in d orbital. In ground state, the single electron occupy lowest T2G orbital. त्या T2G ऑर्बिटल मध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन काय असेल, सिच्युएटेड असेल. and there is only one transition possible. का तर एकच इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे तर एकच ट्रान्झिशन पॉसिबल होईल फ्रॉम T2G to Eg level. So from possible to the Eg level. The simplest example of D1 system किंवा D1 complex is this diaco-titanium complex ion, where only one electron is present in d orbital. Electronic spectra of this complex show only one peak. Only one का तर एकच इलेक्ट्रॉन आहे, एकच ट्रान्झिशन होणार म्हणून एकच पीक मिळणार. कुठे मिळतो तो 20,300 पर सेंटीमीटर, corresponding to only one transition from T2G to Eg. Now this 2 is another term symbol, leave it here. The magnitude of the splitting delta octahedral depend upon the nature of ligand. So if the splitting is more, the energy of transition is also more, and hence the frequency of maximum absorption in the spectrum get observed. Now this is a diagram where it is showing splitting of energy level for D1 configuration in octahedral field. Now see here, plot energy versus strength of ligand. Now the symbol D, 2D at the left side, that is on a y-axis. is not it is the ground state term symbol for free ion with D1 configuration. Under the influence of ligand field is split into the two which are described in the diagram. The lower T2G state correspond to only one single electron to the single d electron occupying only one after transfer or after excited. It occupy only one Eg orbital. The two states are separated more widely as the strength of the ligand. लिगँडच्या ह्याच्यावर strength depend आहे. हाय फील्ड स्ट्रॉंग लिगँड असेल तर लॉंग स्प्लिटिंग होईल आणि त्याच्यामुळं काय म्हणतात ते ट्रान्झिशन एनर्जी सुद्धा काय होईल वाढेल आणि याच्यावर सगळं डिपेंड आहे. नाउ लेट्स सी इन D9 सिस्टीम. द D9 याचा अर्थ काय 9 इलेक्ट्रॉन 9 इलेक्ट्रॉन फिलअप करायचे त्याला म्हणतात D9 सिस्टीम. Now octahedral complexes of ions with D9 configuration can be described in the similar way that of D1 system in a octahedral case. In D1 case there is a single electron in the lower T2G level, where in case of D9 there is a hole in the upper Eg level. तर तुम्ही जर कॅल्क्युलेट केलं तर वरती एक होल शिल्लक राहतो. Thus the transition in D1 case is promoting an electron from T2G to Eg level, where in case of D9 there is a promotion of होल फ्रॉम Eg टू T2G लेवल. वरून होल खाली येतो D9 सिस्टीम मध्ये. सो दिस इज द एनर्जी डायग्राम इन D1 octahedral. This is the energy diagram in D9 where T2G here, where Eg T2G वरती आहे, Eg खाली आहे the octahedral मध्ये. The energy diagram for D9 is therefore inverse to that of D1 configuration. In this case, there is only one transition is possible. So the example is this one, hexaco copper ion. So only one peak for D9 system. This is the example, and whole get transfer from Eg to T2G. So this is overall diagram which is showing the D1, D9, D4 and D6. So go through that, you can get clear idea. Thank you guys for watching this video. For more detailed information, you have to visit the videos which are available on the internet. You get clear idea. Thank you so much for watching this one.